It's more popular than ever to become a digital creator or an influencer, as some people may call us, but I don't see this sticking around for much longer. Back in 2020, it was incredibly easy to grow a TikTok following overnight. As you can see, I did it, so I know firsthand. But we're already starting to see videos like this where people are saying, I failed at being an influencer. And with talks of the recession creeping up on us, it's never been more important for you to start building your personal brand and turn it into a profitable online business. After I share with you the 4 steps to build a powerful personal brand, I'm also going to share with you a bonus step that's something that I'm specifically doing in my business real time right now and has made things really successful for me. And that is converting your followers into paying clients. Let's get into it. The first thing you should do to build a powerful personal brand is start creating content that is really diverse. So create content around everything, things that you're passionate about, things that you want to explore more about. My one rule of thumb when it comes to creating content is always just to create things that you've already accomplished or things you've already experienced in your life, because life experience is the best teacher and it makes you qualified to talk about those things. So for me, I'd rather work with a therapist who's had years and years of experience working with clients, of course has some certifications, rather than someone who just passed all the exams and it's their first time working with clients. And that's really the example when it comes to creating content, because you want to create content around things that have actually happened to you in your life. As you can see, when I first started out, I was creating content around finance, personal development, beauty, hair tutorials, literally everything, so I could figure out what I actually enjoyed creating content about, rather than just overthinking and trying to plan something and never actually taking action on it. Next, you're going to want to pick 1 to 2 platforms to start out with. And the reason why I say this is because maybe you look at someone like me who's on Instagram, YouTube, podcast, TikTok, all of the different platforms, but I actually have a team standing behind me that helps me produce all of this content. And when I first started out, I was only on TikTok. Now, I started back in 2020, so that was a time where TikTok was really at an advantage. Now, you still can grow on TikTok, you still can build a following. I still really believe in that platform as a beginner platform, but when thinking about the long term, I would recommend other platforms. So if you are just starting out on your journey, I would highly recommend TikTok or Instagram Reels, because they have a really big discoverability feature. In addition to that, YouTube Shorts is actually really popular right now, and there's a huge opportunity there. So what I would actually recommend is you creating one piece of content, whether it be on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube Shorts, or using an external app like InShot or CapCut, something like that, and then repurposing it to all the platforms. So let's say that you started out, you just make the video on TikTok, then you repurpose it to Instagram Reels, you repurpose it to YouTube Shorts. So even though that's 3 platforms, you're actually only creating one piece of content. Now, the content's going to perform differently on every single platform, and this is why I always say you should not marry any platform, and you should really make the focus about you and building your personal brand, because things are constantly changing and evolving. So when you do that, then you can really focus your energy on making one really great piece of content and repurposing it everywhere else, so you're getting more visibility, but you're putting the same amount of effort, the same amount of energy to create one really great piece of content. And the third step is you're going to want to start making content creation a lifestyle. So what I mean by this is I was just recently on a trip to Mexico and I had so much fun. It was a retreat with my mastermind sisters, and everyone was telling me like, Julia, like you're so good about taking pictures, you're so good about taking videos. And now I have a ton of B-roll, a ton of content to use for months, probably even years to come from that one trip. So what I mean by this is when you're doing something that you would just naturally do, take your phone out and spend 5 minutes in the beginning filming it. So for example, before I journaled in the mornings, I just recorded a clip of me journaling for 30 seconds to a minute, and then I put my phone away and I was actually able to live in the present moment. And this has been really helpful for me, because initially I used to get really overwhelmed where I felt like I had to film my whole entire life, and I didn't love it, honestly. So what I did is I just dedicate 5 minutes maximum to record something before I actually do the action. How that's really helped me is that I'm able to still be mindful and present in the moment when I do something like journaling, if I spend 5 minutes before I actually start and make that a dedicated time for me to film a B-roll video. Now, the fourth step is to start cultivating communities. So what I mean by this is don't just look at these followers as just a number. Look at this as real, living, breathing humans who are choosing to follow you, who are choosing to engage with your content. Maybe they comment on your post, they send you a message. Building community is something that I prioritized from the beginning, and now we're seeing why a lot of people are no longer being an influencer because they feel like they don't have something of their own that they can sell. They're reliant on other brand deals or sponsorships or affiliate income. But when you make your main priority building relationships, which has been a huge priority for me ever since I started, which is why I literally, in the beginning, I used to spend like 3 to 4 hours in my DMs a day just when my content started blowing up and I was starting to build a community, because I really wanted to collect feedback. I wanted to see what people were liking. I wanted to see what people wanted more of. I wanted to see what I could be doing better and building relationships. And some of my clients are actually people who have been following me ever since the beginning, ever since I started, because I really prioritize building community, which is exactly why I created the Conscious Creator Club. That's my new free community. You can check the link in the description to join. You can even just click it to check it out. It's totally free. It's public. You can just take a browse at it. And why I love this community so much is because I've realized the importance of my community. Behind closed doors, in my DMs, in my comment section, like, people are asking me the same things. People want the same things. They want to build a personal brand. They want to build a life of freedom. They want an abundant lifestyle. And so I've been able to create that for myself through cultivating an abundance mindset, through posting on social media, creating my personal brand, becoming an entrepreneur. I want to share all these life lessons with you in this private community exclusively. So it's different content than I share anywhere else. And it's really me going on there probably about once or twice a week where I'm going to share key takeaways and really, like I said, exclusive content that I don't put anywhere else. It's real time, it's me. And what's really unique about that community is my vision and my hope for it is to connect other like-minded entrepreneurs. Because I remember when I was first starting out, whether it was on social media or it was building my business, working with clients, I didn't really have a network of other entrepreneurs to talk to. So it's really to connect visionaries who want to live an abundant life of freedom through monetizing their social media, building their personal brands, and really offering their own products and services to be able to work from anywhere and achieve what I like to call sweet freedom: spiritual, wealth, energetic, emotional, and time freedom. So as I promised you, there is a bonus step. And if you have made it this far in the video, comment "I'm ready." So I know that you are ready to see the bonus step, but as well as that you made it all the way through this video, because that tells me that you are going to be an ultra successful entrepreneur. So the bonus step is for you to start building an email list. So as you can see, for the Conscious Creator Club, I am able to collect emails and actually have my community on an external platform. Let's just say Instagram or YouTube or TikTok goes poof, right? Then all of your followers, all of your community could be gone in the blink of an eye. Now, an email list is somewhere where you can directly contact your people, your community, and even more so building a community, right? I care more about having more people in my community, because what's great about that is I can also connect with people. I can privately chat them there, and I'm not dependent on an external platform. So why this is really great and why I really believe in having some sort of external thing that's really your own is so that you can have that direct relationship with the follower that could become potentially a new client. Because on these social media apps, think about it, like, you post something, it could be the best piece of content you ever created, but if you don't actually hit the algorithm, it doesn't show it to the right people, you could be missing out on thousands and thousands of dollars and hundreds of thousands of people you could be helping. So that's exactly why I launched the Conscious Creator Club, why I recommend you guys start with building an email list. You can actually use the platform that I use, School, and you can check it out when you join my free community. I love it. It's about $99 a month, and I honestly think it's really, really worth it. One of the better investments. But if you're at a point where you can't invest $99 a month yet into your business, then I would highly recommend just starting an email list. You can get an email CRM for like $10 to $12 a month. I personally use ActiveCampaign. You could check the link in the description. I'll include it there as well. And that is the best thing you can do. $10 to $12 a month is one of the best investments you can make in your business, is to start building an email list. How do you capture people's emails? Well, you offer them something free in exchange. So you can create a freebie, you can create some sort of newsletter, you can create a free community, you could do so many different things. And if you guys want to learn more about that, let me know in the comment section of this video. And if you're super pumped up about learning more about how to build your personal brand and turn it into a profitable online business, make sure you watch this video next, and I'm going to teach you everything that you need to know.